Yes.
And then, I mean, honestly, that whole, what you were just sharing with Jessica, I think it's just so beautiful how you saw that this would pair, that CBD and this whole, holistic health and wellness would just pair beautifully with what you're already doing. So just for people who are not on here, and for those of you who are already joining, my name is Kelly Cipriani, and I live in the Raleigh, North Carolina area. And I am just really excited to have my friend Jess on with us tonight too, who's in Wilmington. And this is really just to celebrate Kia's grand opening for her hemp wellness and CBD company. I met her through Alan, and Alan and I met through a mutual friend. So we've been in business together for, I think, just about 2 years now. And Kia, we're just so excited to really celebrate your decision to partner with Green Compass. I guess just, real quick, just for the recording, just kind of tell us why you decided to jump in with Green Compass. Why you said
actually, yes. I decided, actually, I knew I was taking this journey with iridology, and maybe about 6 or 7 months ago, I was deciding, I need to find some products to offer my clients to bring them back into alignment. So my whole thing is body, mind, spirit. So I was like, well, what could I offer that would be able to, assist individuals with, whatever issues. And it just so happens that I seen Alan talking about CBD, and I was like, okay, wait, what is it that you do again? Tell me about, what are your products? So ever since that minute, it was like, it just took off from there. And I was like, oh, wait, how did you know that I was looking for something? Like, what? Wait a minute. Okay, this is awesome. And then I kind of felt good. Like I sat back, and backed up from it a little bit and said, okay, let me see how I really feel about this. Like, should I partner? Does it feel good? Is it, do I like the company? Do I like the product? So, just talking to him, he explained everything, and I just really had a good feeling about it. So I was like, oh yeah, I'm in. I'm going to go with it. Yeah. And then I actually received samples. I said, well, let me first be, first partaker in this thing and see how I can, have an experience and use that story, and say, okay, I love these products. This is going to be, it for me. So I actually got some samples from him, and I mean, immediately I said, my son here, I gave him the nano jellies. Just a little quick story, real quick. He was diagnosed with apraxia at birth. So that I had been treating him with fish oil ever since he was like maybe 4. He's 21 now. So he went all through school, no issues, no problems, straight A student. No, nothing, just amazing. And I gave him, his father passed away a few years ago. So I kind of was looking for depression or anxiety, just to make sure he's not going through, any of that. I said, well, you know what? Let me try to give you some and see how you have, how you respond to the nano jellies. I said, take it. Let me know how you feel in about 15, 20 minutes. I gave him 2. And he was like, Mom, he's like, I don't feel any heaviness. No, I was like, really? I said, okay. Then I knew for sure, like, oh yeah, I'm gonna go full speed ahead with this. So yeah. And my daughter loves the collagen, so.
Oh yeah. And she's gorgeous, by the way. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
She's your mini me. Well, thank you for sharing that. And honestly, your story just parallels exactly what I was going to say, like how our company even came to be. This is a story of a mama on a mission. And Meredith Cook, our founder and president of our company, was struggling. She had her own challenges after having a baby, and her brother and her husband introduced CBD to her, and she had good results. But when it came time to want to give something to her own children, when she really did a deep dive into it and tried to figure out where the hemp was grown and just to ensure that it was safe for her own children, she couldn't. And she says that every she had several different products, and she said that it was very inconsistent, that sometimes it might be like one color, another time it might have like texture to it. She said one product smelled like feet.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Yeah, but she said, I would have done about anything to feel better, but when she was really
Right.
trying to protect the space of her own children, that's when
Yes.
she realized that it truly is a buyer beware industry, right? And it's a market that you really do have to do your research as a
Yeah.
buyer before you put something in your body.
Oh,
So,
absolutely.
so Green Compass really is, I think that we are the trusted source in the hemp wellness space. I've been with the company now for 3 years, March was my 3-year anniversary. Jessica was here at the very beginning, like
Okay.
pre-launch. And I mean, the footprint that we've already captured in this space is tremendous in a very, very short period of time. But it's because people are having their own stories, like what you just
Right.
shared about
Yep.
about your son.
Mhm.
And that's what we are in the business of, helping people and
Yeah.
really giving back to humanity. So it just
Right.
makes me so proud. And the fact that it's grown right here in the US, in North Carolina, actually in my hometown, which is so
Mhm.
cool.
Right.
These guys have been farming organically since the very beginning of their family's farming history, but they've gone so far as to get the USDA organic certification, which is very,
Right.
very difficult to obtain. And all of our products have this, so you can trace it back to the dirt that the hemp is grown in, and know that it's clean. And that's just super important, because there's a huge majority of CBD that's on store shelves that probably is grown in China or somewhere else where it's grown to clean its environment.
Right.
And so that's why I say it's just really important to know the source, to know where the hemp is grown, and to know that it's backed up by a third-party lab report. So with that, I just wanted to share a little bit about some of our products, and then I'm going to show y'all like a 2.5-minute video that really does differentiate Green Compass in this space, the kind of Wild West. So you just mentioned this, Kia. This is our collagen, you guys. This is something that we launched in January when we had our conference this year. This is really a revolutionary product. You said that your daughter is already loving it. I myself, I've been using collagen for the past couple of years. I've tried several different kinds, and honestly, like, I wanted to think that I felt better, or maybe was looking a little younger and defying my age.
Yeah.
But honestly, it wasn't until Green Compass launched this and I started taking this and I documented my pictures of my face and my hands and stuff that I could really like physically see a difference. I mean, it was remarkable, even to me. But also how important, how good my joints felt. My body just moves better. I feel just kind of more fluid, if you will, So anyway, so collagen is, like I said, is one of our brand new products. This is the melon flavor. These are just like little on-the-go sticks. You put it in water or whatever your drink of choice is. We also have an unflavored. Some people like to put that in coffee or hot tea or a smoothie. But it's absolutely tremendous. 8 different types of collagen from 3 sources. And I can tell you there's nothing on the market anywhere that comes close to it. Plus it has CBG, another compound in the hemp plant, biotin, vitamins, all kinds of good stuff. So collagen is one thing that's like your, healing your body from within, beauty from within. Our number 1 selling product here are nano jellies, which you also were just talking about. These are little drops of sunshine.
Love them.
They're so good. So the limoncello is our number 1 selling product. It also comes in an elderberry formula that has a trifecta of mushroom blend for added immune support. So that's really great too. But these are made with broad spectrum CBD oil. So what that means is that you get all the benefits of the hemp plant, all the healing benefits, but they extract the THC out of any product that says broad spectrum. So somebody who has a job where they're going to be testing for THC, you're going to want to err on the side of caution and go with a broad spectrum. So, and that leads me to our flagship products, which were, you guys can see this. This is a full spectrum tincture. This is my personal favorite. It comes in cinnamon flavor. And also you'll see this QR code on the bottom, that's on every product that we have, has a QR code, which goes back to that lab analysis that I was just talking about. So with your smartphone, just put it in camera mode and it pulls up the lab report for that particular batch. When I started, when Jeff started, we had, I think 8 different SKUs, if I'm remembering right. We had tinctures, yeah, for people and pets, and we had a couple of topicals, and that was it. And now we have probably 50 products, which is so cool. Again, in 3 short years. What were you gonna say, Jess? Were you just gonna tell me?
Oh, sorry. I think we were at 12,
I do
but
know, I wrote it down, but I don't have it with me.
Yeah. so we did start with just a handful of topicals and tinctures, like you said, and now we're able to offer not only the full spectrum, but that broad spectrum, which is amazing and THC free, along with those nano jellies. So, but
Yep.
keep on. You
Yeah,
got
yeah.
this.
So, and another thing that is really, this has become a staple in my house. My daddy is 81 years old. This is one of his favorite things. This is the reduced pain cream.
Yes.
This also comes in a gel roll-on, which is like a band, like a deodorant kind of deal.
Mhm.
But the cool thing about the roll-on is that you can apply that, to a spot, people like take it, put it in their gym bag, whatever, but you don't have to get it on your hands. Obviously with the reduce, this has menthol, camphor, lidocaine, really, really powerful ingredients. And obviously it has like a biofreeze or icy hot kind of feeling, but it also has full spectrum CBD oil in it. It's very, very powerful. Again, my dad uses this every single day, along with a tincture, just to keep everything, working optimally. And honestly, whatever CBD protocol or hemp product, because obviously the collagen does not have CBD, but it does have CBG in it. It really is just about bringing your body into a state of balance. It's, homeostasis is the word, and it's just a fancy way of saying balance, your mind and your body. And it's amazing what this one plant can do for everybody, and I say that this is something for everybody and everybody, truly, whether you're, a child, or, you're a mama and you've got a baby that has trouble focusing, sitting still at school or whatever, before putting a kiddo like that on medication, you might want to try something that's organic and clean and comes from nature. There's a plant that is built to work with this system in your body that's called the endocannabinoid system. And it's just fascinating, that we have this series of receptors in our bodies built to receive this the way God designed us. It's pretty powerful, and 0 side effects too.
Right.
So with that, I'm going to do a screen share real quick and just show y'all this real quick video. And where is it? Hold on. I have it queued up. Let me minimize real quick. Oh, wait, I can't do that. It won't let me do it. I have this queued up, y'all. Hang on. Hang tight. Oh, here we go. Can y'all hear it? Can you hear it?
No.
You can't. Oh, okay. Hang on a second.
Mhm.
Why is it not? Okay, you can't hear it.
Can't hear it, but I can see it.
What? I am so sorry. I haven't done this in a minute, y'all. I did screen share, and usually it asks me for sound too. Let me go back to the beginning real quick. All right, pause share. Stop share. Let me try this again. I apologize.
You're fine.
Okay, screen share. Share sound. There it is.
Mhm.
Okay. All right, let's try this again.
CBD. It's all over the place. So how can you be sure the CBD you're putting into your body is of the highest possible quality? Green Compass is a great place to start, and we've started with USDA Organic Certification. USDA Organic Certification is a very strict standard that certifies everything from the soil we farm in to the ingredients we use in our products. Everything that comes into contact with our finished product must be audited, which means full traceability from seed to bottle. Many CBD manufacturers source their ingredients from outside suppliers, and unless each of those suppliers also has USDA organic certification, it's very hard to know what's actually in their product, which means you can't be certain what's going into your body. Along with USDA certification, knowing how a product's CBD is extracted is extremely important. Green Compass uses CO2 extraction, a clean way of pulling CBD from the hemp plant that uses carbon dioxide instead of harmful solvents like hexane or butane. Knowing which parts of the hemp plant are used for extraction is also key. The vast majority of therapeutic compounds are found in the flower of the plant, which is why this is the only part Green Compass uses for extraction. To save time and money, some companies also use the stalk, which is ground up and dumped into their extraction process. Isolating only the most potent parts of the plant is labor-intensive and costly. We know it's worth the time. Some of our products use essential oils, and yes, our essential oils are also USDA certified organic, which is an industry rarity. Organic essential oils are important because those that aren't can contain heavily concentrated pesticides. Many reactions people have to essential oils are actually from the concentrated pesticides and not the plant material itself. Finally, our corporate lab connects all these industry-leading practices with the products you buy today and the innovations you'll see tomorrow. Producing our own products in our own lab allows us to maintain quality throughout every stage of production. It also gives us a proving ground to test new products and processes. This means you get the products you want, quickly, and in the healthiest form possible. Knowing what goes into your body is important, and we take that responsibility very seriously. The Green Compass journey began by producing CBD for those who matter most, our own families. We wouldn't compromise for them, and we won't compromise for you.
Okay, thank y'all for bearing with me on that. So hopefully that, maybe shed some light on something that maybe you hadn't thought about, or maybe you learned something new with that. But truly, that's what really does set us apart. The transparency piece, the fact that you know exactly what's going into your body. You can look at the ingredients, everything. There's no smoke and mirrors here. And a lot of people, I have learned this with different companies, they might say buzzwords like a proprietary blend or something like that. And I mean, we do have proprietary blends, but we also have the transparency piece, and we've just got products that are premium. The word that you used, Kia, is so true. We have premium products, they're top shelf products, and they're right in alignment with the pricing of other high quality products, but you can also get a discount. So that leads me to, what I would like to leave with you. If you guys are, thinking about trying CBD, maybe you've tried something and it didn't work for you in the past, there would be some questions that I would ask about that. And the great thing about Green Compass is that you have a consultant to guide you through proper dosing, what's the right product for you, whatever your pain points are, whether it's sleep, whether it's physical pain, whether it's feelings of stress and worry, or whatever it is. You may have a crazy dog, like I have one that's pretty high strung, and she's CBD'd out right now behind me. But you get somebody to help you. You're not just going to the store shelf and picking something off a shelf and doing guesswork trying to figure out, is this what I need? How do I take it? How do I dose properly? So you can buy our products at retail, so you can spend and pay full retail price, and that's perfectly fine. You can participate in our preferred customer program. It's a great loyalty program that we have. You can enjoy a 20% discount. You have the convenience of a monthly order, so when you're dosing properly, your bottle should last you right out about a month. I get that question a lot.
Right.
So, like when mine is getting close to the bottom, I know that my new bottle is going to come right in the mail. It's delivered right from our farm, right to my doorstep. And that's just so great. I mean, you don't get any fresher than that. This is truly a farm to table product. So you can, like I said, you can spend, you can save with our preferred customer program, or you might want to do what we're all doing, and you might want to jump into this incredible hemp wellness space with us and, earn your own products for free, or attach a paycheck to helping other people to live and feel better. So, that's just a way that you can save and even earn. So if you guys have any questions, we do have a few minutes. I really wanted to be respectful of everybody's time on a Sunday night, but we could take about 5 or 7 minutes for some questions if y'all have any questions for me. And if not, obviously Kia will be following up with those of you who joined us this afternoon and just see what your specific questions are. But you guys can take yourselves off mute if you do have any questions, or pop it in the chat for me.
Anybody have anything? Kelly, I thought it would be important also if you can take a minute to go over, because I know the state that we're in as far as, Americans and our health and everything. Could you touch on the how can I say it, about CBD and maybe how it would blend or with maybe someone that's on medication or that's on a script already, and how that would, how CBD could play a part or not in the mixing of, because I know that's something that, I had somebody ask me that and I said, you know what, that's really good information to really tap into, because a lot of people are on medication for issues.
Right. And that is a very good question. And that's a question I get often. And I would imagine, Alan and Jessica haven't been here for a while, have probably had that come up too. Yeah. Obviously, I am not a doctor and I don't play one on TV, and I can't make medical claims. All I can do is just share stories of what other people have experienced, taking CBD, sometimes being able to replace some medications. That's my personal story with my daughter. She was on a very popular medication for anxiety and was on it for about 3 years and did not like the way it made her feel. It just flattened her so much that like her emotions just were so suppressed. So we gradually, Dr. Mom here, but this was me because I know my child. And I had gone through this myself years before, just titrating off of a medication. You don't stop anything suddenly, obviously, but we just gradually introduced CBD alongside her medication she was taking. And very, very slowly, she started to feel the effects of the CBD oil and felt like she was getting herself back. I feel like I got my daughter back, truly. So that was our scenario, but I typically just defer back to, obviously check with your medical provider, with your doctor or practitioner, whoever you see. Because I have heard of one drug, and Jessica, obviously you can chime in if you have anything, but the only thing I've ever heard, and one of my best friends is a pharmacist, and he actually ran a comprehensive study or like a profile that they have access to as pharmacists. And blood pressure medication was not blood pressure, excuse me, blood thinner, like Coumadin, warfarin. Just blood pressure is okay, but CBD can be a natural lower of blood pressure. So with any medication like that, obviously you want to very carefully monitor, but again, seek your medical expert's opinion about it. But more and more doctors are becoming aware of the benefits of CBD. They're more on board with it now than they were like when I first started 3 years ago. I can tell you that.
Right. Yeah.
So, did you have something you wanted to say, Jess?
I was just going to say, with the blood thinners, what I've learned, and we just always say that you should consult your physician if you are on certain medications and you have any doubt or question at all. We want you to be honest with them about what you're starting. My understanding with blood thinners is it has something to do with the time that you take that medication and the time that you take your CBD. So I've heard from some that they were able to work with their doctor to be able to do both, but it would just be important that conversation was had.
Thank you. Thank you. And I agree. I always want to default to and defer somebody to the medical expert, not me. But I will tell you another part of my personal story is that I'm in my 50s and I'm right in the middle of that magical time that starts with an M. That is so fun. But I'm very, very happy to report that I'm weathering this time of my life and navigating through it without taking medication. I mean, I literally, when I said, I told y'all this is my personal stash, like I've got my essential oil roll on, my Calm, it's wonderful. I have my full spectrum CBD oil, which does help me with those dreaded power surges or my personal summers.
Yeah.
I do actually, I just ate a half a nano jelly, but like this is all my personal stuff. And
Right.
I am able to treat, symptoms, things that I'm experiencing, I'm able to do it all naturally. I don't know what tomorrow holds, and I'm not anti-medication by any stretch. I mean, I obviously am a fan of modern medicine. I had 2 daughters by C-section. So, but I'm just of the belief that there is another way and there's a natural way before
Right.
automatically jumping to a synthetic pharmaceutical.
Right.
That's just my personal,
Yeah.
thought
I
behind it.
agree. Absolutely. Yeah.
So, and I've had so many people over these past 3 years who have been just on literally, have a cup full of meds that they have to take every single day.
Yeah.
And a lot of times, you take one medication and then you have side effects. So you have to take something else to address those side effects. And, that's something that happened to me a long time ago when I was on an anxiety and an antidepressant.
Mhm.
And it was like, one thing begat something else and something else. And I was just like, oh my God, this is not what I want for myself.
Right.
But I've had people who have told me if I could get off of one of the medications, if I could eliminate one, I would be happy. It would be worth it for me.
Yeah.
And many times people are able to gradually, either, maybe like cut something in half or something like that, but just giving people back a better quality of life. That's what it's all about.
Absolutely.
All of us, we're all here because we want to help people and want to serve others and help people to live their best lives wherever they are, in life. And, I mentioned a few minutes ago, and now I'll close, but, having a child with, some type of special needs. I mean, I have friends who have kids on the spectrum. I have kids, friends with little kids who have focus concerns and things like that. And just the testimonies that I hear, it's really, really powerful.
Yeah.
And, I was a teacher before, getting into real estate, 16 years ago. But I know I have been around children who were just so medicated that their little personalities were suppressed just so they could sit in their seat. And
Right.
this is something that a mama can, with confidence, give to her child, knowing it's safe and it's going to help. And the kid's personality is still there, but they're able to be more organized and more focused. And I just think that that's amazing. I wish that this had been around back when I was in the classroom, and working with really, really young children. So anyway, with that, if you guys don't have any questions, I'd just like to personally thank you for showing up and supporting Kia. And I will just tell you that if this is at all on your radar, if you are thinking about trying CBD for whatever your concerns are, you can definitely take these products with the utmost confidence. And again, you're going to have Kia to guide you, Alan, me, you get access to all of us. So I just always want to be a resource for you. So with that, do you have anything in closing, Kia?
No, actually, I'm excited. It's brand new to me, but I loved it, like I said. And once I, had my experience, I knew it was a go. So I'm just excited to share. And hopefully we'll do this, again, and, have everyone come back and, and we'll just keep going. So, yeah.
Hello?
Yes.
I would like to ask a question.
Yes. Hey,
What-
Belinda.
No, my name is Sophia.
Oh, it's showing up, Belinda. I'm sorry.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I would just like to know how, give me an example of some of the things that you know that the CBD has helped someone with. Some type of issues, maybe.
Okay. I will, again, we're not just to protect, obviously, ourselves and our company and everything. We're not allowed to make medical claims, but I
No.
can say things as far as like specific conditions. And Jessica, feel free to to help. It's, you know, obviously, like I said, the feelings of like, you know, joint discomfort, muscle discomfort, focus, feelings of anxiousness, worry, feeling stressed out, pain. I can say pain. One thing I did forget to say real quick about these two products, the Reduce line, these are products that are FDA registered, not approved, but they are on the registry for the FDA because the ingredients in these are proven for pain relief. So we can actually say pain, and these are super, super powerful.
Okay.
I mean, is there something specific that you have a question about? I might be able to answer that.
Well, no, I, have a lot of pain, and I have like high blood pressure. I'm a diabetic, and I was just wondering, if these products could help with my particular issues that I have.
We also have a really awesome product hub on Facebook that has a lot of great testimonies. And Alan and Kia, Kelly, I would suggest y'all kind of connecting with Sophia afterwards, and Kia will touch base with each person that is on tonight and do just a little follow-up. So sometimes we understand that issues that you may be dealing with can be private, and intimate to you. And so we want to give you a safe space, everyone on here, to ask questions about what you may be struggling with and let us help you find solutions for that. So, some of the things that you mentioned, I do believe we can help you with some better support for some of those things. And so after the Zoom, Kia can follow up with you and we can help you with some recommendations on that.
Absolutely.
We have a 30-day money back guarantee, which is amazing. So it gives you an opportunity to try those products and kind of get a flow going in enough time to kind of see some results. And sometimes you may not see benefits to your specific ailment, let's say, right away, but we will kind of work with you on dosing and remind you to pay attention to things like your energy, your mood, your sleep. And then if you are seeing benefits for those things, and let's say you also are really struggling with pain, if you're seeing those benefits, then your receptors in your body are starting to respond, which is so cool, because then we will continue to work on your dosing to get you to what we call your sweet spot, so that we can help you have relief from all of those things. So I think that we could have some further conversation for sure to really get you started right.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, what about the pricing on these products?
So everything's priced a little bit differently. And that's what Kelly was kind of mentioning, that we have, you're free to purchase as a retail customer. We do have the preferred customer program, which is free. And it gives you 20% off your products. And then we have a really great free shipping program that goes along with that. And then some people choose, maybe right off the bat or after they've been using things. Some people say, you know what, I think I want to get that kit, because that's our best way with our product packs to get a 50% discount off the products and be able to really try the whole gamut of everything. And that's also where you get into the portion of our lineup where you could see benefits as far as being paid for even what you're using. So not just commission on sales for other people, but also what you're ordering as well. So that's also something Kia could kind of show you, and we will work together to give you the examples of, if these are the products you're looking at taking, what's the best route for you to go.
So I mean, as you stated previously that you're not a doctor, but I would just like to know, this CBD, is it kind of a friendly type of medication that wouldn't interfere really with it's a supplement. I realize that.
And no psychoactive effects with CBD. So if that's what you're thinking, it's safe to take. I'm a soccer and baseball mom, and I drive not only my children around, but a lot of other people's children as well. And I am not doing that under the influence of anything that changes the way I feel or operate a motor vehicle.
Okay.
Yeah.
All
Yeah.
right,
Yeah,
just a
I'm-
few questions.
Yes,
Yeah.
ma'am.
Okay,
And that,
thank
and that,
you.
no, that was perfect. And Sophia, now I understand why when I was looking at my screen, I saw that Belinda was unmuted. So I was thinking that's why I called you Belinda. Anyway, I did forget to say that at the beginning that, you know, our products are sourced from hemp. There is a lot of confusion around
Yeah.
when you hear the word cannabis, and a lot of people go,
Right.
ooh, I don't want to do that.
Yeah.
But,
Mhm.
you know, cannabis is just the family, and marijuana and hemp are sister plants. So with
Right.
marijuana, you know, it does have some CBD in it, but it's higher in THC. And
Correct.
that's, again, that whole buyer beware thing, because there is CBD that's sourced from marijuana. And if you take it, you probably are going to have a psychoactive effect.
Right.
You're going to feel high. And like Jess said, I mean, we're not wanting soccer mamas out there, or, you know, me as a real estate broker, you know, showing houses like, hey,
Right.
we want to help people get healthy without having that experience. And then also, there are no side effects with hemp. However, again, I would definitely want somebody who is on other medications. You were just talking about having a possible contraindication, you know, some kind of interaction. You would definitely want to share with your physician, with your medical expert, what you're doing, that you would like to do this, and you can come up with a plan of adding it in, because those things that you mentioned a few moments ago, like Jess said, I really do think that you could get some significant relief
And
from
that's
it, I
also
think.
certificate of analysis Kelly mentioned with that QR code comes into play because we are third-party lab tested. So that's where you can see that if there's a product that you're taking that's the full spectrum that has the trace amounts of THC, you can see that it's below the legal limit. And all of those things that you or your doctor may need to know just for peace of mind as you're starting the process. So we can help you with all that.
Okay.
Yeah.
I appreciate
Yeah,
it.
absolutely. So I would welcome, you know, a call, like if you wanted to have a phone call and just, you know, talk a little more specifically about products that might be a good starting point for you. And
Right.
with each of you, everybody who is on here, I would just invite you to, you know, obviously connect with Kia, talk about your specifics. And again, I'm happy to be a resource and help guide you. And I'd love to hear your success stories too, because we have so many. We're changing so many lives for good. And honestly, that's something that's pretty exciting. So if you think of anybody who might want to join us on this journey, we really are doing important work here, and it's my honor to be a part of it. And I'm just so excited to bring Kia into our family. And like I said, you guys think about it. You know, if you know anybody, it's the best decision I've ever made for myself and for my family. I'll just leave it at that. So thanks again, everybody, for showing up. And I will share the recording with you, Kia, as soon as I have it downloaded. Okay.
All righty.
Okay, you guys have a great night. Enjoy the rest of your
Thank you.
Sunday.
You
Bye-bye.
too. Thank you.
Okay. Bye-bye now.
Bye-bye.